Hello friends and welcome back to Country Mama Plans. This is Amanda and today we are planning the week of August 4th through the 10th. It is my first week back at work. It's all work days. I teach first grade. So it's going to be interesting. So I have to take all of my kids with me, but my older two should be able to help, and they'll help watch the younger one who is starting kindergarten, so it's not like she's like toddler anymore. I am using kit scraps from a Sticker Me Happy kit. I don't know how old this is, but I like the lemons. I like yellow in August. I guess it's because longtime Erin Condren user, August is yellow, even though I'm using a neutral. But there's not a ton of stuff with this, so I've tried to go through. I've pulled some checklists from Scribble Prints Co. I've got some habit trackers and some double dot stickers from Planner Kate, and we're just gonna kind of see how this goes because it is what it is. So this is what we're doing. We're functional planning, and we're trying to use up sticker sheets that need to be used up, because once you have so many sticker sheets, it's like, okay, we gotta do something here because there's just too much. So I'm trying to use up old sheets and also use up like where I've bought full sheets of like weekend stickers to put with these. So that's what we're doing. Anyway, I hope everybody had a good weekend, and July is over. It was just insane. We're going to lay down. Am I going to do that? No. This is a big sticker. So I'm going to hold on to that right now. And I'm going to use this one that I already used part of, because all I want to do is put this on the weekend. So we're just going to put that on the weekend there. And tear that off. It looks like where it's like layered, there's a line where they've pieced together the, anyway, it just looks funny. Let's decide which. I don't like any of those weekend stickers. I'm thinking I've got some more here though. Let's see if one of these, I think one of these will work. I kind of want to use the green because I feel like, and I think that green is closest. So we're going to use this one. No, I'm just going to layer under. There we go. Yeah, this week is going to be a little nuts because of school. And I think, trying to decide how I want to do this. Just for the sake of, I should have put a whole strip there, but I'm going to cover this. I think it's the next week that's really crazy, because the next week we start having like sports practices and like those sorts of things. And then we'll run this one. And it's mainly just, and I'm going to separate those since I don't think they're lined up perfectly. There we go. All good. All good. I just felt like it needed some color. So let's get our, so I'm going to use, I think, this yellow, because I think that one's a little bit brighter. And then I'm going to use this pink, and we're going to alternate. And I only have 4. So there probably won't be one on Friday. But that's okay, because I don't have a green that matches. So we're just going to use these. I like it. Oh no, there's only one of those yellows. So, we have to come up with something else there. I think it's close enough. It's a little brighter. Oh, I put that on the wrong line. It's like, why is there a line running through it? It's because you scooted it over too far. And, oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, I don't see that there's enough of a change in those yellows that we're just gonna... Got that one a little crooked on the bottom. No, I did it again. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think that's close enough. So we have our yellows. We have our checklist for the things we need to get done this week. That will work. And that uses up some of those. Yay. I do have a couple of these like half boxes. And then we have me time. That's a joke. Yeah. Let's do, I want to use these here because Peyton has volleyball tryouts at like a specific time on Monday and Tuesday. So let's put those there. And then we have a cheer meeting for Piper on Friday. And that's all the little time boxes I have. So we're just going to throw that one in there, which it's in the evening, but I'm going to go and stick it there because those are like specific times I need to be somewhere. So we have tryouts, and cheer meeting. Peyton's trying out for volleyball. We'll see if she makes it. She's never played, like, she went to open gym and stuff this summer, but she's never actually, like, played, like, been on a team. So, she really enjoyed open gym, though, and she wants to play, so I hope she makes it. I think it would be good for her. Okay, we're back. Sorry, my battery died. I need to order Piper's cheer shoes, before... Games usually don't start till like the 1st of September though, so I'm like, she'll be alright for the moment. That's why I haven't ordered them yet, but I do need to get those ordered. Because the coach, she sent us a link. We don't have to buy them, but she says they do really well, and I don't know if Piper will be a flyer or not, because they do some flying. Or if she'll be or if she'll be a base, so, or a spot. But we'll see when that comes. Okay, so there's all that. Not too bad. Let's put in, where's my notebook? I am going to try to film some while I'm setting up my room this week. That's a big thing we're doing this week, is just set up, because there's no kids. Like, open house will be the next week. So I need to have my room and everything set up this week. Yeah. Yay. But anyway, so we will work on that. Let me see. Which pink? Honestly, I think that one works the best. So let's do one here. And we'll alternate. We'll do yellow here. And yellow here. What do I need to put in here? I'm going to put a little header right here for this week. just for like to-dos, things to get done this week. Tuesday is usually my errands day, so let's put that here. Luckily, tryouts are during the day, so I can just run her to tryouts while I'm at work, and then just go back and pick her up. And when I pick her up, it should be close to lunchtime, so we could just grab lunch while we're out those days, which will be fabulous. Actually, I had a sticker I was going to use for that. I have these lovely little Erin stickers, and as you can see, I've not used any of them. So, so I could use the green since this already has pink and yellow. Honestly, I think the darker green looks better. So that can be Erin's. We can go grab our groceries, our grocery pickup that day. I think I've gotten to where I go do my meat shopping on like Sunday afternoon, because there's not that many people at the grocery store on Sunday afternoon. Even though Sunday is a day of rest and groceries is like my least favorite chore. But I don't always have to take all of my kids with me because Brian's off work. And that's part of why I don't like going grocery shopping. It's because my kids want everything. All the time. Okay. So, we've got our practices. We've got our meeting. We've got our errands. Let's show you what what last week ended up looking like. So, you remember how last week was like all blank when I finished. But, you know, then I filled everything in and it looks so nice. Oh, I need to do my weekly reset on Sunday. That's a need to do. So let's put one of these over here. I want to put it on this bottom one. And my weekly reset stickers are in here. There they are. So put that there. So weekly reset. I don't have a checklist to write all that down, but it's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. So yeah, that's the bulk of next week is volleyball, work, because I'll actually be at work every day. We do need to check the pool on Friday. That's kind of a reminder. I check the water and everything on Fridays. H2O. Yeah, I'm afraid to put too much down just because I know with me going back to work, there's going to be a lot of things that get pushed in here. It's kind of like this week, I ended up I could put that there. My Instagram post went there, and then I put my errands in. We ended up having like a full fun day on Wednesday. We did the pool, we did a game, we made cookies, like the whole deal. I worked on filming and some online stuff and stuff on Thursday, and then I'm filming on Thursday, so that's kind of the plan for today. Some of it I've already done, some of it I've not. And then, like, I've got tomorrow's stuff. We have a birthday party, and then I've got a work call, and then I don't have Saturdays put in yet. But, I mean, as you can see, as the week goes on, it gets filled in. So, I am going to put in, I'm working, like, I have a declutter project every week. So, I'm going to put the declutter project here. So like this week, I'm working on my closet. I'm taking like a section of my closet every day and spending like maybe 30 minutes. So this is our declutter space that we're working on for next week. I just spend like 15 minutes a day. So next week it'll probably be Piper's closet. We may get through Piper's closet and start somewhere else because Piper's shouldn't take too long. But it's a joint closet. It's Piper's and Maddie's. It's mostly Maddie's clothes. Piper's are in Peyton's closet because they don't have as many clothes as Maddie does. Because she has all the hand-me-downs. But anyway, here's functional planning. Lay out your week. And then once I finish filming, I'll go through and put my like to-do list, what I want to get done each day. These are mainly going to be at school. Things I want to get done in the classroom so I can check those off. And then I also need to continue working on my real estate course. I've not finished that yet. So if I have time in the afternoons while the kids, you know, they can go out and play on the playground or whatever, and then I can like sit in my room and work on some stuff if I get my school stuff done, because they're optional work days, so don't get me wrong, but if I have time, and technically I work some summer days that we're swapping out for time, so I think a couple days this week either I can take the full day or I can take a half day to make up for some training I had to do over the summer on my time. So it'll all come out in the wash. It'll all be okay. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next week, and I'll show you what this really blank spread right now looks like after the week is over. So I hope you guys have a fabulous week, and I will see you next week. Happy August. Bye, guys. Okay, I'm going to throw this in here right before I close out. I went back and I wrote in like my Monday to-dos, what I want to try to get done Monday, and then we'll move on. I'm not going to write the rest of the weeks down until I see what all I can accomplish on Monday. I used my dot markers. These are the Zig Clean Color Dot markers. They're 0.5 on one side and then the dots on the other side. So I put yellow over here for my weekly reset, and then I put them down this side for this week because I like having a check off. I wrote in my declutter project, and then I added this order groceries sticker because I added in to meal plan for like the 6th through the next Tuesday, because I'll do grocery pickup on Tuesday, so that way I plan accordingly. Yeah. And I probably need to actually meal plan before I do my grocery shop for meat on Sunday. But we use the same meat kind of selection every week. It's just different what I make with it. So then I just meal plan based on what meats I have, which is completely fine. So anyway, I just wanted to share, you know, the things that I had added like immediately, and then now I'll go in and put in my times and all that stuff, and that will be there. And then I have decoration at where my mom's parents are buried next Sunday. So we got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff, but not a lot on here. That's what's functional about it. It works for me. I can see things easily. It's not getting lost in translation, and then I can add to and make it pretty, and you know, as the week goes on. So, thanks. And I hope everybody has a great week, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys.